What's going on, guys? It's Ben here and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're heading off to Villa Park for the first time in, aside from the Chelsea game, 18 months. It's a packed out Villa Park, 42,000 are going to be there. We're taking on Newcastle. I'm going to say 3-0 to the Villa today. I'm confident despite a poor performance against Watford, and I've backed Danny Ings to get a goal on his home debut, as well as Buendia notching one as well. So without further ado, let's get straight to Villa Park. Wilson's missed a sitter early on. Mistake from Mings, I think. It's a long ball, he doesn't catch up with it. Callum Wilson's one-on-one and puts it wide. Really feisty start to this one. Oh, it's an awful miss. He's completely one-on-one, no one near him. Should be 1-0 Newcastle. Still 0-0 about 6 minutes in. Go on, Ings. Oh, that's two. Look, he might be chance. Really good ball. Yeah, oh, Brentford are good side. Yeah. Get it right. That's a ball. Good ball. Oh, the young step over. Oh, he's rolling back the years. Over it eats. Go on, Buendia. I cannot now, Danny Ings. I cannot. Buendia up there. No, who scored it? I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. We'll sit here. An overhead kick. Who is it? It's Buendia. Who are ya? Oh, sorry. I think it's Danny Ings. It is. It's Danny Ings. Danny Ings has scored an overhead kick. Right? Yeah, Danny Ings. It was a long throw by Matty Cash into the box. Picked on by Tara Miggs. And Danny Ings has scored an overhead kick into the top corner of the net. What a goal! Unbelievable goal. Danny Ings with the opener. Come on, Villa, 1-0. I don't know what it's... I didn't see it. To Villa, long free kick in. It's come to Mings, he heads it and it hits Lascelles on the arm. Didn't see it in real time, don't know what happened, but he's given a penalty and I'll get to that in a second. Could be 2-0. Oh, VAR. Much better use of VAR this time though. He went to the monitor early and gave it, and that's a good thing. We'll get to the penalty now. About 73 minutes left, and we took the sting out of Newcastle quite a lot. They've not really been able to do too much. Not been a really good game at all. It's been a terrible game. Not really any chances either way, but we'll take it because we're 2-0 up. Ramsey's just had a pop shot from the edge of the box, never really going in. We've had a couple of those, they've had a couple of those. It's been one of those games really, nothing clear cut. We're still 2-0 Villa. And as I say that, it's It's a penalty to Newcastle. It's a long ball over the top. Martinez decides to come and get. I don't know whether he misses it or whether Wilson gets a flick, but either way Martinez wipes him out. It's a Stonewall penalty. And suddenly, after saying that we took the sting out of them, there's 15 minutes left and they're right back in the game if they can score this penalty. It's sketchy times. It's still 2-0 for now. 15 minutes to go, but Newcastle have a pen. Never mind, apparently Callum Wilson is offside and it's not a penalty. Just to confirm, it's not a penalty. What is going on in this game? There's some VAR checks going on left, right and centre. So I think what they're saying is it is a foul by Martinez, but Wilson's initial run is offside, so it's our free kick, not their penalty. Yeah, they've shown the line, he is offside. Well done VAR, well done. They've shown the line, they showed the line. Well done, okay. So it is still 2-0 to Aston Villa. It's not a penalty, it's not a yellow card, and we're back where we started. Is that a free header? Danny Ings, free header. We're lucky, Danny!
Come on in, Andy, let's get
Come on, Buendia, get the assist. Fantasy legend. Oh. On it, that. Oh, well done, Buendia. Go on. Right, get back now, lads, get back. Winner tie.
That's yours, Ty.
Well done, Tyrone Mings.
In.
Look at all of them leaving. Oh, dearie me.
Come on.
I thought that went in. Good effort, Golsey. Full time here. 2-0 to Aston Villa. It was an interesting game. There wasn't really a fat lot going on, to be honest. Obviously, VAR decision will dominate. I thought both decisions were correct. Obviously, let me know what you think. And all that's left to say is sweet Caroline. 2-0 to Villa full time. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, fuck the blues. Good times. I've missed this so much. You don't believe. So good, so good. Full time here. Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 0. Come on. We are back after a brilliant day out at Villa Park. My voice is absolutely destroyed, my throat hurts, so I'm probably going to keep this short and simple. Absolutely brilliant day out, first of all. I just want to say credit to the Newcastle fans because they were absolutely brilliant today as well. Added to the atmosphere, they were noisy, they were jumping about, there whatever. There was a lot of banter between us and them that I didn't manage to capture. But the game of football itself was a terrible game of football. I'm going to get that out of the way now. Over 90 minutes, if it wasn't the first game back, it wouldn't have been a great watch. As it happened, it was the first game back, so it was a great watch. It was just hoofball, Bruce Ball against us trying to play against Bruce Ball. In the end, I think we probably deserved to win the game on the balance of it. Callum Wilson had an early chance. If he scores that, maybe it's a different game. Obviously Ings' goal was 1 in a million. It's an absolutely outrageous goal. I'm so annoyed I didn't get it on camera, to be honest, because I normally record those sort of set pieces, but what can you do? I managed to enjoy the moment myself, so not too bad. Absolutely outrageous goal, that Danny Ings. Bicycle kick, overhead kick even. On par with McGinn against Sheffield Wednesday and he who shall not be named against Derby. For me, and we came out we got the perfect time to score just before half time. We changed Steve Bruce's team talk, and then we came out after the break and kept up our dominance, and we got the second goal, and from there it was that game from then on really. I think VAR dominated. From what I could see, the penalty, the first decision was absolutely stonewall. It was a penalty. They put it on the screen in the end, and obviously his arm's out here. It's caught him here. It's going in if it don't hit his arm. So I can't argue with that decision. As for the offside, I haven't seen it properly. They put it on screen, but I didn't catch it properly. All I saw was the red in the line, so I don't actually know how tight it was. But
Offside is offside in my opinion. I've never really complained about the offside rules. It sucks and it maybe slows the game down, but at least it wasn't a goal that was disallowed, it was a penalty. Because if Martinez saves that penalty, then obviously it stays 2-0. But VAR today worked for me. The fans in the stadium got to see what was going on. It wasn't live time, it only came from the screen VAR checking penalty, and then after the penalty, we got a replay of the handball, and after the ball was in play, we got to see a replay of the offside, or at least we got to see a picture of the offside. So I don't mind that. As I say, I'll look at the decision properly, but from my eyes, as long as they haven't majorly screwed up and he's actually marginally onside instead of marginally offside, you can't complain because every team's had it go against them. As for individuals today, I thought Jacob Ramsey, John McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Danny Ings were exceptional today. But for me, my man of the match has to be Tyrone Mings because he was colossal. It was a captain's performance from Ty. Obviously got an assist for the first goal, was colossal in dealing with St Maximin, Wilson, and even Joe Linton when he came off the bench, showing his physicality a little bit. The game was done by then anyway. But yeah, Mings was sensational. I think he had a bit of a rib problem. I don't know, that they were strapping him up at one point. And he went down a couple of times, but he soldiered through, as a captain should. And was outstanding, as was Matty Cash and Ashley Young. Ezri Konsa was as assured as ever. Did look a little bit shaky at one point, but Martinez and Mings between them bailed him out, not nicely dealing with set pieces and things like that maybe he gave away. Luiz was himself and better. You know, my problem with Luiz is positioning-wise, he's not great. And because his positioning isn't great, he's having to give away silly fouls because he's not he's not in the right place to make the challenge, so he's lunging and he's giving away a foul. He did get booked today, but that's Douglas Luiz for you. You know, it's not a good game for Douglas if you don't get booked. Guinea was Guinea. It was back to the McGinn we know. That was Championship McGinn. That was first couple of games of the season in the first season back. McGinn, he was everywhere on the pitch, twisting, turning. His long passing is incredible. And Ramsey, I've not been Ramsey's biggest fan, to be honest. I have to say, I've at times questioned what he brings to the team, but today I thought he was brilliant in getting into the space, picking up the ball, driving, turning players, feeding the ball left and right. I questioned Dean Smith's decision to put him in the middle today, but maybe injuries contributed to that, but also it was a masterstroke because I thought Jacob Ramsey was brilliant. And obviously, you know, Danny Ings did what Danny Ings does. It's a sort of obnoxious goal that a player like Danny Ings does score, doesn't it? You know, you think of the world-class strikers, you just think of, you know, all right, they'll rock up, throw the body weight around for a bit, score an overhead kick and go home. And Ings is no stranger to that. And obviously, right place, right time to get on Mings' flick on, as well as an absolutely outrageous finish. Amarol Ghazi picking up a goal as well, getting off the mark this season. He's a good penalty taker. What else can you say? He's a good penalty taker. I think that's 6 from 6 in the Premier League now. So he don't miss penalties. And obviously it's nice to know that when we win a penalty, we've got an assured penalty taker. I think some people may have questioned not seeing Danny Ings take it, but I backed the decision to give it to Anwar until he misses one. I know obviously Danny Ings scored against Watford, but that was just because he wasn't on the pitch. And then Emi Buendia, interesting one for me. He wasn't great against Watford, I have to say, but today I think he showed enough today for me to be excited about what he can bring to the table as such. Now, I don't know what to think about Emi Buendia. Defensively today, I thought he was brilliant. He doubled up with Matty Cash. He drove forward. He put a decent ball in here and there. But I think there's more to come from Buendia, and I think it's too early to judge him just yet. But as I say, my voice is absolutely destroyed. And I don't think there was much to say about that terrible game anyway. I'm going on holiday in a couple of hours anyway, so I'd quite like to just have some time for myself. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Let me know what you thought about the game today. Let me know what you thought about the Watford game. Let me know what you think about what we're going to do in the Brentford game, and so on and so forth. What do you think of the transfer window, etc, etc, etc. Let me know everything to do with Aston Villa, and I'll try and reply to as many comments as I can. So yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.